So hey guys, my mic broke, so audio may not be as good, but hope you catch it. So I'm here in Sukhothai, and this is Graham,
Hi.
and this is Chris. So we're in Graham's restaurant, and Graham's from East London. He's been here for 3 years, and he started this restaurant. What's the name of this restaurant again, Graham?
It's Chandler's Historical Garden Restaurant.
All right, and
A mouthful, I know.
a mouthful, but it's right across the historical park. That's right over there. So, anyways, Graham, really nice meeting you.
Nice to meet
I'm going to
you.
ask you a few things, right?
Of course.
So Graham, you were telling me that you went around. Damn it, Chris. Can I have a cigarette? Thank you, sir. Hang on while I light up a cigarette. Woo! Such a gentleman, dude. All right. Hello. Thank you so much. Kokun
I'll ask for
Macau.
mine when I come back. You were one. When I come
Kokun
back.
Macau. Kokun Macau. I just bought this from Graham. There's only 30 in existence in Thailand.
Thank you very much. Thank you, bye-bye.
Graham, sorry.
Yeah.
There's only 30.
You're 30, they make 30 of each.
Nice. Okay, so coming back. So Graham, earlier Graham shared that he IT professional, many years in East London. Is that?
East London,
Yeah. Cockney.
Got me.
Surprising that I can actually understand what Graham says now. But hey. Okay. And Graham, you said you travel around Laos, Cambodia, Thailand.
Vietnam, looking for a restaurant, a nice restaurant.
And
I could
what
not
made you choose Sukhothai?
Quite simply, I was going back to London. I'd been to Chiang Mai. The bus stopped halfway in a place called Sukhothai that I'd never heard of before. So I went to a restaurant. I said, "Do you know of any restaurants for sale?" And they said, "Well, there's an empty garage at the end of the road. Would you like to look at that?"
This was a garage.
Was a garage, yeah.
Wow.
Selling second-hand motorbikes. But it had been disused for 2 years.
What sort of issues? I mean,
It was just it smashed.
Abandoned?
The door was smashed. It was abandoned for 2 years. I looked, and I saw that there was overlooking a beautiful lake and overlooking the temple. So I had great opportunities to make a restaurant. I went to the government office with the gentleman that owned the restaurant, thinking it's going to take a long time. And the government office straight away said, "It's a restaurant. You have 6 weeks to make it into a restaurant, and we will come back and we will inspect." So I flew back to London next day. Within 3 days, I flew back to Thailand, up to this new place called Sukhothai, and then using local labour, local materials, we set about getting this restaurant ready within. Actually got it ready within 4 weeks instead of 6 weeks, what they asked. And in 6 weeks they came, they inspected the restaurant and said exactly what we wanted in Macau, something like this. So we started off and thought everything's great.
Graham, I gotta stop you now because this is giving me goosebumps.
Yeah.
Because it's like you don't expect this, and suddenly this puzzle piece just falls.
It just happened. It was just like something happened. And we were going great for 3 months. Everything was good. And wallop.
Bam!
And you
Bam.
didn't talk
COVID.
about
COVID.
you stayed there for 3 days there and then you come back here to set
This
it
is
up.
bad for you, by the way. Cigarettes are bad, but I'm smoking it.
3 days. I went back. Over 3 days, I got a return ticket back to here.
Yeah, this is set up.
So
Sukhothai.
what happened when COVID came after 3 months of opening?
The police shut the restaurant for 2 years, basically. We could not open the restaurant for 2 years.
This place was left empty for 2 years.
Empty for 2 years, yeah.
Were you here during?
I wasn't here, but my staff were here. I'm lucky that I have a pension, so my pension actually paid for my staff to have full wages while the restaurant was shut. And when I opened up again, my staff were welcome back. They look after me. I looked after them while it was shut. Now they look after me. Now we're open again. They're very accommodating.
And you said that you opened again in November last year?
November the 21st we opened. Yes. And then November the 22nd, the Thai government put an alcohol ban on the restaurant because it caused COVID. So we started and then we stopped.
But hang on. So the rationale behind the alcohol ban was that alcohol caused COVID.
COVID. Yes.
Indirectly, I guess when people are like high, they are less.
And the reason is that they said nightclubs and restaurants are all in the same boat.
Yeah.
So if you close to each other in a nightclub, you can cause COVID.
Oh
And
yeah,
I said, well, my restaurant, we're at least a metre away from each other. They said, we do not care. You know, you are closed.
It happened.
It happened.
All the time.
Yeah.
but you made it, man. The alcohol ban. How long was that?
It was for, I think, about 3 weeks.
And 3 weeks later, and
3 weeks later, we had.
put it away, Graham. Don't show that. Okay.
Very good.
Yeah, Graham just nearly showed something we're not supposed to show tonight. Okay, it's our secret. Okay, you're not gonna see it.
But 3 weeks later, we found a substitute for the alcohol ban.
So, how do you feel about Sukhothai and being here?
Sukhothai is a beautiful place. It has a beautiful historical park. The people here are very friendly. Unfortunately, due to COVID, we had 9 restaurants. There are now 3 of us left. All the other 6 are shut completely.
Oh wow.
So maybe we've struggled through the bad periods, and now the good times are coming ahead.
I think the
hopefully.
good times are coming.
Yeah.
I mean, when I was like going around, the general thing I saw was preparing for end of this year, because Northern Thailand, end of the year, I was in Northern Thailand, is the peak period where it's dry, it's cool, and I could be wrong, but I think the entire country will go on exponential
An upward
recovery
curve. Yeah.
end of this year. And that's why I'm not leaving. I want to be here end of this year too.
Yeah. Good.
So Sukhothai is good. And Chris, you're from Philippines, and you've been in Bangkok for like 6 years, was it? 6 years, and you're an accountant, right? So, what do you think of Thailand?
That is good. But the taste. What is this?
We're not supposed to show. Put it down, Chris.
No,
Put
I
it
think-
down.
Stop it now.
I'm not gonna put the. Put it down.
Set it down.
You've had too much now. Chris, is that too much to drink?
Yeah, I
This
think.
is the second time. This is why you cut it now.
Okay. No, I'm not gonna cut it. But Chris, so this is your first time in Sukhothai, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you were choosing between the old city and the new city, and you chose the new Sukhothai, which is 12 kilometers away, and you took a Grab over here and discovered this restaurant and met Graham.
By
And
mistake. Mistake. It was a mistake. To be honest.
No, it wasn't.
It was serendipity.
Yeah, serendipity.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're here now. Tuk Tuk is waiting for you because you decided to pay him extra to wait. Okay.
Where's the tuk-tuk?
Yeah,
Back
somewhere
now,
out there.
right? 2 minutes.
Okay.
I
So,
don't like this.
nah, come on. So, okay, I'll stop after this, Chris. But tell me, what's your first impression of Sukhothai?
It's an old city that I need to
Revisit.
revisit.
Yeah, revisit at some other time.
Okay,
Okay.
that's it.
Yeah, because Chris is leaving for Tak tomorrow. So, this is his last night in Sukhothai.
And I'm not confident now that I'm drunk.
Now that you met Graham, you know you have a friend to come back to, man.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
You definitely have a friend to come back to, yeah? You're a good guy.
You got a
good
friend. Just
Da, 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 da,
call
da.
out my name.
And
Wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again in Sukhothai. all right, guys. This is.
I'll get Chef out to say hello to you.
Oh, we gotta meet the chef.
Where is she or he? She or he?
Guys, can you get Chef out to say hello to
So what happened earlier during the conversation? Okay.
Just this one.
Okay. Yeah. Chris, don't show that. It's out of camera. Okay. So.
And I'm drunk.
You're happy. You're not drunk. If you're really drunk, you'll be vomiting all over the place, Chris. Okay. You're cool. You're happy. So what happened?
She's a
What?
chef.
Oh wow, that's the chef.
Chef. This is Chef.
สวัสดีครับ สวัสดีครับ อาหารอร่อยดี
ขอบคุณมากค่ะ
ผมชอบมาก ขอบคุณมากครับ yeah so that's the chef I just posted a review on Google that I finished it you can't see it now the spring rolls the fried spring rolls were awesome okay and that's the chef
ขอบคุณค่ะ
ขอบคุณมากครับขอบคุณครับผม alright so yeah this has been a night it's been a really good day and yeah just like Graham's t-shirt I'm gonna zoom in everything is awesome alright see you guys man cheers from Sukhothai